Congratulations, Dodgers. You blew it. You get all the way to the World Series just to choke in Game 7. And funnily enough, as a Rangers fan, seeing Yu Darvish choke the first couple of innings away was just beautiful. This was probably the worst case scenario as a Rangers fan, having the Astros win the World Series and having Yu Darvish take the loss in the first couple of innings and basically surrendering the game to the Astros. Probably the worst case scenario as a Rangers fan if you're headbutting against the Astros, like me. Now, a good series to the Astros. They played very well. I thought the better team was the Astros for the series, and they deserved to win it, but wanted the Dodgers to win. I hate the Astros. They're probably one of my least favorite teams, not just because I hate the team, just because they're another Texas team, and it's kind of just how it goes, right? But it was a 5-1 game for the Astros. They played a solid game. They got all their offense the first couple of innings, and they deserved the win. And they were really good. And the offense was really good for the Astros. Like, it is probably the best in baseball, debatably. I mean, Josh Reddick isn't good offensively, but hey, it's a decent lineup. It's a really good lineup, and you've got guys like Beltran who I've cheered for a long time to get a ring, and he finally does it. Verlander finally gets a ring for himself. There's lots of guys in that Astros ball club that could definitely use a World Series ring, and they got it. I'm happy for guys like Beltran, definitely. But man, I wanted Yu Darvish to get a ring. Maybe he'll get signed by the Yankees and he'll win a couple, but who knows? But man, congratulations to the Astros, but the Dodgers, you blew it. And I don't know what to think of the Dodgers going into the next game or next season, going all the way till Game 7 of the World Series just to blow it in the first couple of innings. And man, they were close, but they just choked in the Game 7 like the Dodgers usually do. And they won the NL West for like 5 consecutive seasons, something like that. And they haven't gotten a World Series ring to show for it. And it's kind of sad at this point how the Dodgers are just terrible. And I kind of feel bad for guys like Fenton Scully who have been watching for a long time, even though they have gotten a few rings before that in the 80s and in that area. They haven't done it in quite a while now. And it would have been fun to see the Dodgers do it again. But it just didn't come this season. The Astros definitely deserve it, though, especially with the Hurricane Harvey and all the just the disaster efforts and just the hurricane rolling through there. The city definitely deserved that, and the team definitely deserves it as well. And as I see my Texas Rangers decline even further, the Astros are going to be going even higher. They'll probably get a cup. I'd say one more ring for their prime. They still got a fantastic team, and that Verlander trade is looking awfully good, right? And their team is built for more success in the future. They got so many good guys. They're really built for championships, and they're built for a few more at least. And as a Rangers fan, I would like to see the Rangers win the first Texas World Series, but they had their chances. Let's be honest here, and the Rangers definitely deserve to be losing this race, and the Astros definitely deserve to win it. And they were a good team, and they deserved it. End of story, really. And they really did the best job that they could in this World Series. The offense was explosive. The pitching was okay. Wasn't too bad. And they got the job done. But I will not excuse the Astros for tanking for like 5 straight seasons. I will not let that go. I will not let these Astros fans get in the way or neglect the fact that they tanked for 5 or 6 years to get solid picks. And that's probably the best way they could have done it to get a good team here. But I don't implore any team that tanks. I mean, as like a fan of a team that's terrible, I would like to see it happen. Just because I'm not going to go to any games. I'm not going to. Most of the time, I won't even watch sometimes. But to get a better pick, that's usually good for a franchise. Not in attendance, but for the player. And they did it for a long time. And they have really they really were great drafting wise. With all those great picks, they were able to get a lot of solid later round picks as well. They built up that pitching, and they definitely built up that batting core, and they definitely deserve it. And the scouting department definitely deserves a raise, an extension, whatever. They deserve it. Definitely, they were probably one of the better scouting systems in the league for this past couple of seasons because they've done very, very well. But that's going to be it for today, guys. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like. If you guys really did enjoy it, make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.